Greetings, everyone. My name is Matan Khafre. I'm here to talk to you about a very serious tragedy that is unfolding today. In bedrooms, back seats, Whitman team rooms all over the world. Uninformed females. Whoa. Uninformed females are causing innocent men like me to feel an excruciating and unnecessary pain. Yes, I'm talking about blue balls. A true disaster in today's society. With murmurs that blue balls is just a selfish ploy for men to coerce their partners into unwanted sexual activity, the future of solving this problem looks bleak. Those who do not believe that this phenomenon is real, heed the following information. Blue balls is a slang term for vasocongestion, a condition of temporary overcrowding in the testicles and prostate region that results from prolonged sexual arousal. Also known as epididymal hypertension, blue balls causes an indescribable pain for men of all ages. You know, I'll never forget the first time I felt the wrath of this awful, awful demon. I was 15, and easily the coolest kid at the West Side Synagogue's Jewish Youth Bowling Bash. Her name? Shoshana Weisser-Berger-Steinowitz. God, she had a nice ass. Sitting in the back row of the bus, things started getting steamy. Held my sweatshirt over my lap, so none of the other yarmulke-wearing bros could see what we were doing. She started with a nice little over-the-pants rub, slowly crept into my boxers. Back and forth, she was tugging away, tugging a... Give me a second. Every time. Now, where was I? I was overcome with excitement until I realized we were back at our destination, and the lights came on and Shoshana hopped off the bus, leaving me hanging. At first, it was no big deal, but then I was overcome with a sharp pain in my nuts. It felt like a time bomb ready to explode, yet it wouldn't. The soreness spread up into my stomach, and I was hunched over in pain. I tried a cold shower, ice. Nothing worked. Pain was terrible. Soon enough, Rabbi Hertzinov Tully noticed my predicament. He came over to see what had happened. At first, I was embarrassed, but I explained the situation. It was then that he looked me right in the eyes and clearly said, "Matan, חבל שזה קרה לך היום, כי עכשיו הבולבולים שלך כחולים." That was when I knew. Loud and clear, that is when I understood what God put me on this earth to do. Girls have to understand the pain that we suffer. You may ask yourselves, aren't there worse things he can dedicate his life to doing? Cancer, AIDS, sick children. No. You ladies don't understand what it's like to have the equivalent of menstrual cramps inside of your ball sack. All that pain that you feel, multiply it by 2. You know, it's sad. Studies show that 47% of the male population has experienced some form of blue balls in the past year. That's almost 5% higher than in 2009. Ladies, I urge you, we can band together and fight this. Stop the blue ball plague. If you're guilty of this action, please stop. You know who you are. There's nothing worse than grinding on our penises for 2 hours and then saying, I have a boyfriend. So ladies, join me. Let's stop this blue blue ball played 2 balls at a time. Thank you.
How's everybody doing tonight? My name is... for those of you who don't know me, I am Mark Engel, and I'm going to tell you the story about my first hand job. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was. Halloween of my sophomore year of high school. I had met a lovely lady at a party earlier in the night, and we hit it off quite well. We ended up talking for a while, and things got a little heavy. She was a junior, and I was a sophomore, so I thought I was the man. But I soon realized that it would be something that I surely regretted. As we began making out, her hand started to creep below my belt line. This was the first time someone else's hand other than my own. I won't count Dr. 2, because I only got action from him once a year in my physical. So needless to say, I was ready for action. This was gonna be awesome. Someone other than me touching my dick. As her hand crept into my pants, I could hardly contain my excitement. But things were not going to end well. She began grabbing my penis and pulling it as if she was trying to de-weed a garden. I thought to myself, what the fuck is going on right now? I had this older girl touching my dick, and it might be one of the most painful experiences of my life. I thought this was supposed to be awesome, but it felt like she was rubbing sandpaper all over my penis, and I soon began to lose the excitement that I had previously discussed. She would be described as what me and my friends from home call a tearjerker. Grant knows what I'm talking about. This is a woman who pulls on your dick so hard that she leaves you in tears after the hand job. I believe that every girl in this room and on this planet is a tearjerker because there is no such thing as a good hand job. For the few of you who have not seen my penis before, feel free to prove me wrong. My belief is that there are 3 things that a man should never endure in his lifetime. 1, getting drafted for war. 2, watching his dog die. And 3, receiving a hand job. It just doesn't get any worse than having some girl pull at your cock like she's battling for a tug-of-war championship. I actually refused the offer as I have never gotten a good hand job in my life. So, when you ladies meet a guy, maybe tonight at Patty Murphy Week, and things begin to pick up, just remember, you're never going to give him a better hand job than he can give himself. Thank you.